D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can read them for yourself, or you just watch this video where I'm going to read it to you. Also, before I get started, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, so now that I got that nonsense out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started? All right, you guys, I'm doing this story because I want to talk about Sex in the City, and just like that in this case. So I'm a huge fan of Sex in the City. I know, surprise, with all my masculine energy coming through in my videos, but I am a huge fan of Sex in the City. I have been since, I first watched the TV show. But and just like that has not been good. The show sucks. It's a horrible sequel to the movies. And but one thing that has really bothered me about the sequel series is that Kim Cattrall has not been in it at all in the season 1. The only way she's been in it is through text messages. And I do feel like their explanation of why she isn't in the series is just stupid. And I personally am just like, I'm not buying it, honey. So, you can suck it. And here's why. Because they just act like us people are just stupid, and we're not stupid. So plus they added a lot of woke nonsense into it, and if you don't believe that then you're just not very smart, in my opinion. Okay, so let's get on to this this article from Hollywood Reporter. So as I said before, Kim Cattrall wasn't in the first season of And Just Like That, but she is going to reprise her Sex in the City role on And Just Like That season 2, but briefly as a cameo, which I think is better. And she came in and said that she was, and I think they mentioned in this article, I can't remember because it's been a hot minute since I read it, but she did not do the first season of And Just Like That because she said the script was terrible. She said it was awful. And I go, good for you, Kim Cattrall, that you're, unlike these cackling hens, you're not just picking up a paycheck. You're like, no, I want to do quality work. And if you're not going to give me, and plus they, rumor is they don't get along, which is really such a bummer that they don't get along because, sometimes people just think they're just so great and really they're not. But I do love all these ladies on this show, even though some of them are a little bit kooky. Okay, so it says the actress will reprise her role as Samantha Jones in the Max sequel's second season. Kim Cattrall will reprise her Sex in the City role in a brief appearance in And Just Like That second season, the Sex in the City sequel, which Kim Cattrall famously opted out of due to premiere June 22nd on Max. Cattrall will appear as Samantha Jones in the season 2 finale, having filmed the top secret cameo in March with limited crew and no interaction with her former co-star Sarah Jessica Parker, Cynthia Nixon, and Kristen Davis. So I think that what that is, before I continue with this article, I think that what that is she's just going to film a phone call. She'll be like, Carrie will call her and be like, and she'll be like, Samantha Jones, and she'll be like, hello, lover, and which is fine. I'll settle for anything when it comes to this show, just because the show is just terrible. I mean, if you watch season 1, good job making it through that train wreck. But I do like Samantha Jones on that show. All right, let's finish this article, and then maybe I'll give you some more of my thoughts, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe you've had enough of my thoughts. Anyways, And Just Like That has explained Samantha's absence by saying that she had moved to London following a fallout with Carrie. Although the two eventually reconnected via text messages in the first season finale, they made plans to meet up and talk through their estrangement. They had a fallout because Carrie Samantha was her publicist, but then because she didn't need a publicist anymore. She fired Samantha. And Samantha couldn't take it and she left, which I just go, listen, if you watch Sex and the City, Samantha's a tough girl. That's ridiculous that she would move all the way across an ocean just to get away from her best friend. Get the hell out of here. Anyways, Cattrall and Parker had a falling out after the former decided she didn't want to be part of the third Sex and the City movie, which I think was a bad decision not to do a third movie. I know a lot of people give crap about the second movie, but I actually like the second movie. Maybe I'll review those. We'll see. I actually like the second movie. It gets a lot of crap that I think unjustly, but what do I know? All right. Parker and Just Like That showrunner Michael Patrick King said during their And Just Like That, that's such a long freaking name, season 1 media tour that they didn't approach Cattrall about playing Samantha again. Cattrall told Variety last year that she wasn't interested in revisiting the role. Parker also told the Hollywood Reporters Awards Chatter podcast that the And Just Like That team didn't reach out to Cattrall because she had been so clear about moving on, which I think is still rude. If you didn't even contact her, that's rude, but she did say the script was horrible. Anyways, we did not ask her to be a part of this because she made it clear that wasn't something she wanted to pursue, and I feel like that's how, how when you have, let's say, a family member that lives out of state and you're going to have your kids. I'm using this as an example because I have 2 siblings that are out of state. Now, I know they're not going to come to every birthday party, every kid's, play, or every celebration of my kids, but they always get an invite, always, because it's rude not to invite them. And I don't want them to think that I automatically just, poo-poo their appearance at my kids, events, but I still send them an invitation in the mail, snail mail, and I also send a text because that's just proper etiquette, and they should have at least offered her the role. And when she said no, be like, listen, we offered it to her, she said no, whatever. Anyways, okay. Pursue, and it no longer felt comfortable for us, and so it didn't occur to us. Because you're rude assholes. Parker said that's not slamming her, it's just learning. You've got to listen to somebody, and if they're publicly talking about something and it doesn't suggest it's someplace they want to be, or a person they want to play, or an environment in which they want to be, you get to an age where you're like, well, we hear that. Okay, so this is the thing. You didn't want to do a role. You didn't want to do Sex and the City 3 because dumb reasons, but you're going to do this shitty show on HBO Max, or now Max. Get the hell out of here, Sarah Jessica Parker. I love you, but your logic makes zero fucking sense. Like, zero fucking sense, honey. Like, get it together. You're talking about your age. Maybe you should learn, maybe you should hear yourself, or maybe not hear yourself, because yourself sounds really freaking stupid. Okay. Cattrall earned 5 Emmy nominations for playing Samantha Jones on Sex and the City. She currently plays the older version of Hilary Duff's lead character on Hulu's How I Met Your Father, and stars in Netflix Glamorous, which debuts June 22nd, the same day as And Just Like That. Maybe I'll watch that, but I'll definitely. The New York Post and Variety first reported on Cattrall's cameo. Oh, maybe I should have got their articles. But this is the thing. I think this is good in terms of for the show, just because I think that not having Samantha Jones in it in the first place was a train wreck. The show's a train wreck. It freaking sucks, but I'm gonna watch it anyways because I'm a glutton for punishment and I love those ladies. I'm a Carrie. Yeah, I think this was a good idea, and they should continue to possibly think about having her on, and just be like, listen, maybe if we do a season 3, you could be in a full episode. Maybe just think about it, kind of thing. But I think that Sarah Jessica Parker really needs to rethink her life decisions or her career decisions at this point. This show is terrible. It's terrible. If you're not a diehard fan like myself, don't watch it. It's freaking awful. It's so bad. It's so bad. All right. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you guys feel about Kim Cattrall doing this short little cameo for And Just Like That season 2? Do you think this is a good choice, a bad choice? How do you feel about her not being offered the role of Samantha Jones in the show, at least, not even offering it to her? Are you like me and you think it was just rude? Or do you think it was probably the best choice? I think the show does suffer from not having Samantha on it, so we'll see. But tell me what you guys think about that. You can go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.